we need to talk.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord, you're in trouble now.
If you're married, you hate those words, don't you? Or if you're like a kid and your parents say, come in here, we need to talk. That was never a good thing, was it?
And in a relationship, you know, that's the worst thing you want to hear, is because you know it's about to come to an end if they really want to talk.
But sometimes we need to talk. Well, it's kind of like that right now. We need to talk. We need to tell you guys what's been going on with us. We need to apologize, and we need to tell you what our plans are.
First of all, we want to apologize for being so far behind on our videos. We spent an awesome winter in Florida, and we stayed at a lot of great places, and we just wanted to share all those with you. But it did cause us to get behind, and we apologize for that. And hopefully we'll catch back up really soon.
So speaking of catching back up, well, we're going to combine the very last 2 camping stops into one video. And we're going to also separate out the cooking segments from that into Wednesday videos so that we can get caught up, because both of us, and I'm betting you are too, we're just tired of seeing Florida videos right now.
So now we'll pop back in time and show you our last 2 stays in Florida.
So we're checked in here at Lake Louisa State Park, 3.5 miles from the ranger station all the way back to the campground.
Wow, this is popped up on us pretty quickly. This is us. It's like a full hookup, pull through.
Check the
Level. Let's see.
So we came out here to the dock to look and see what looks like, yep, a magnificent, another Florida sunset. But what's waiting at the very end of the dock is a reason that we very much are very careful with Maggie and with us, where we step and where we take her. Because remember I told you, if water feels wet, there's probably an alligator in it. This is a freshwater pond, but look at this. There's a pretty good little gator just sitting there waiting on something to come down. Hey, dude. But we're safe up here on this pier. Yeah. Sunset's beautiful, isn't it?
It is. It's beautiful here.
Ready for bed. Back here laying on your pillow.
What you got there?
It's just a pipe wrap, which, by the way, if you're in 80-degree weather in Florida, it's not that easy to find. Apparently pipes don't freeze here, but I did find it, and I'm just now gonna dry fit it, make sure it's gonna be on here. It looks pretty good. Just cut it right there and just have it go all the way around the entire thing.
I think so. Looks perfect.
Let's
See if you like your Toto basket.
Your Toto basket.
You got room to sit down? Oh yeah.
Okay.
Need to get you some goggles though, don't we? Yeah.
You ready? Feel okay? Hi. So we used to have one of those for Maggie, but I like not having to carry that with me. It works out really well. So and I think Maggie likes being close to me when we're rolling down the road too. She feels safer, and she's up high, she can see all around. It's just a perfect combination. A huge park, takes up a lot of acreage. Maggie, head down to Bear Lake launch. the dirt road. Is he a good chauffeur? Your mommy wishes she could ride this.
No, I do. I don't know. I don't need to.
So we get a lot of questions about Maggie's Toto basket, and we have a link in the description of the video for our Amazon store, and there is an entire page in our Amazon store about the things that are good for Maggie and the things that she likes, but it's also in our 2023 list as well. And it's called a basil basket. Folks ask us how it's attached. It comes with mounting hardware to put it on the rack that was already on our rad bikes. I also get the question a lot of how difficult is it for me to ride with Maggie in that basket? And well, with these e-bikes, they're big enough and heavy enough that she doesn't really move me around a lot unless she starts trying to reposition, and then I can feel it. But I do have the advantage in that I've got my motorcycle endorsement. I've ridden motorcycles, and Lynn and I have ridden what's called 2-up on the motorcycle. And
It's kind of like me riding in the back. Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't think so. Should you do it? Well, if you're comfortable, yeah, it is a little more difficult, but it's not, it doesn't seem to me to be dangerous at all. And she really, really loves it.
Yeah, she loves to always, she always loves to come with us no matter what, so.
Yeah. See the lake. I see the lake. We found it. Bear Lake. Ooh, doggy's jet. That was a ride right there. Maggie, let me check it out first, okay? You stay there, okay? I'll go check it out and see. You guys know what I'm looking for, right? Looks a lot like what we've seen at the other ones.
Yeah. Looks like horses have been down here.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know about drinking that. So it'd be hard to put your boat in here. Maggie, you want to go find the nature trail?
Let's do that.
You want to?
We made it out to the, that's the nature trail there. We're gonna go look at the boardwalk first, and then we'll come back here, park our bikes, and go on the nature trail. You ready? Lake Louisa is a huge lake that borders the state park.
So we found the nature trail. We'll go on a walk. It looks like it's in the woods, so I think Maggie's going to be okay.
You're going to start an outdoor hike, and that way we'll know how far we've gone. We can't go until Maggie gets tired. We've got to go until we know she's about halfway tired. Does that make sense? Because we got to turn around halfway and make it back to the Toto basket without carrying her. Maggie makes friends everywhere we go. So we only wanted to walk about a mile this time, so we walked out a little over half a mile. We passed those guys when we were walking out, and they were still there, sitting there resting when we came back. When we first went by, Maggie wanted to give that little young lady that was sitting down a kiss, but she was nice and didn't. But when we came back by, she couldn't resist. Kind of sweet.
Yeah, you also told her she could.
I told her she could if she wanted to, and she did. I know that sounds silly,
Sweet.
doesn't it?
She tries to make friends everywhere she goes.
She does. We meet the nicest people a lot of times because of Maggie. Well, one more morning at Lake Louisa. We're up early so we can travel to another location so we can make the most of it. But we really enjoyed our stay here. 4 different lakes. Probably could have gotten out on the water, but, well, riding yesterday on the bike's pretty perfect. Last night, we packed everything up so that today when we leave, well, we can get up and just hop in the van and head out of here, which is what we're going to do now. Park looks like it may be a crowded little place. Even though this is close to Apopka, this line probably means that unless we're going to arrive back here after, say, 5 or 6 o'clock at night, we probably will not leave the state park. Because like a lot of these, there's only one lane to get in. So even though we have a reservation, even though we probably will already be checked in, we still have to wait in this line again, and you know, yeah, I'm not that patient. Made it to our site. Lynn's going to help me get backed in, and we will get set up. Here's what I'm seeing. What is it?
It's level.
There's no bears here, though. We're set up. Let me show you around the site a little bit. I always have a picnic table at a state park in Florida, and that's always cool. But what you don't always have, views of a forest land behind you and a trail right behind you. Some have, but not all have, a way to put up a hammock. This one does. We have our Nemo chair set up out here. We love our little REI table. I don't think we've shown you that before, but that sits between the chairs and lets us put drinks and other things there. And then Maggie's all set up. And then what have you saying back here?
So this could be a clothesline too.
Yeah, that'd be a waste of a good place to put a hammock though, wouldn't it? Quite a bit of separation between campsites. I'm looking over here, water, electric, and sewer here, if that's important to you. And as you see, we haven't even set up the electricity yet. Probably won't until we know for sure we're not going to drive out of here. For now, I'm going to get to relaxing. Lynn's back there singing "Found a Peanut." That's what we call our little camera we take with us when we go on bike trips, which we're getting ready to do right now. Still pretty crowded, no parking spots here. A lot of people here. Lock the bikes to the fence rail here. Let's walk down and see if we can see what the canoe launch looks like. Maggie's not allowed at the canoe launch here.
want to go?
So there is a red-shouldered hawk up here. Can't see it through the canopy yet.
Might have been a little bit too much. There she goes. There she goes. Yeah. So we're almost back. I think we'll take the shortcut back too.
Well, those were two great stops, and we could have made the videos a lot longer, but since we're trying to wrap up these videos and get on to current times, that's what we're going to put in there. We hope you've enjoyed it. So now, what's going to happen next?
We've got one more stop in Florida, but
One more?
One more.
You promise?
I promise. But it's actually to do some work on the van. So we'll share that with you in an upcoming video, what we did, and also
Why we did it.
And actually, you know, check and see if it's going to work or not for us.
Because there's a real big reason we're wanting to make some improvements to the Winnebago Echo. As always, thank you guys for watching the videos, for being with us. They mean the world to us, don't they?
They do. They do.
And as Maggie would say,
happy tails.
oh yeah, you need to keep watching, because stay tuned for the outtakes and the things that went wrong as we were filming this.
It's not always things that go wrong. It's just, you know, weird stuff that Owen does.
Or Lynn says, you can't put that in the friggin' video.
But he does anyway. All right.
I just call them outtakes. Like that. You found a turtle. Look, Mama found a turtle. You look pretty. What are you doing, Maggie? Oh, good gracious. It'll get you, Maggie. It'll get you. It'll get you. It'll get you.
All right, let's
Look
leave
at the tail.
Let's leave it, Maggie.
I almost had my courage up. I almost had my... Quit, Maggie, quit.
Maggie,
Okay, that's enough. You're getting too much courage.
Take it over.
Okay, well, dude, I kind of hope you were heading over this direction, okay? There you are. Sorry about my pup dog, okay? Maggie, you beat all kiddo.
Do you happy dance?
I don't know how Italians dance, but
That's not it.
I'm
pretty sure that's not it.
I'm pretty sure that's isn't it. But I do have to tell you that we went all over Walmart looking for Marsala wine. Turns out it's in the cooking area. It's not really with the wine.
Squirrels. I got chips.